A time when the police were caught. Joseph James DeAngelo worked as a police officer through most of the 70s and was even in the Burglary Unit. He would soon commit his own burglaries and ultimately become one of the most notorious serial killers in the US. This was a man who understood how police operated and knew how to go undetected. He would usually get into a home from the sliding glass door or a window, and he would always wear gloves to avoid fingerprints. He would leave multiple doors and windows open in case he needed to escape. He would even place dishes on the door handle in case someone came home. That's the amount of pre-planning he put into these crimes. It was said he would conduct reconnaissance several months in advance before committing a crime. He would even go into some of these homes and unlock doors and windows before coming back. DeAngelo's crimes would soon evolve into sexual assaults and murder. In September 1975, a man named Claude Snelling awoke at 2 a.m. to a man in a mask trying to kidnap his daughter. He was later shot and killed. Though he was often seen and heard getting into these homes, he was always able to get away. Detectives even staked out the area that he was operating in and almost caught him one night, but he feigned an arrest. He took off his mask and then took out a revolver, shot a detective, and fled. When he started committing assaults, he would usually sneak in and wake up his victims with a flashlight. He would then bind them with shoelaces. He would blindfold them and gag them with towels so they couldn't identify him. While assaulting the female, he would even place dishes on the male partner, and if the dishes fell off, he would threaten them with violence. Police didn't have a lot of evidence in these cases, but they started to link DNA to several burglaries, rapes, and murders. Police would put out several composite sketches and even offer a $50,000 reward, but they could never seem to catch him. He would even call police and victims and taunt them. He would say things like, "Merry Christmas, I'm back, and you can't catch me." In 2017, police would submit his DNA from a rape kit to a site called GED Match. Utilizing genetic genealogy, they would sift through several family trees until he only remained as a suspect. April 2018, they would collect his DNA from the door handle of his vehicle. They even collected a tissue of his from a garbage can. DNA would connect him to these crimes, and he was responsible for 13 murders, 51 assaults, and over 120 burglaries. He would later confess that his inner personality named Jerry was responsible for him unleashing these demons. He pled guilty to avoid death. He did all of this while he was raising a family, a wife and kids, and that was a time police were caught.